In one of my online courses, I have a list of tuples where each tuple is a pirate with a name and rank. I want to sum all the ranks, but how can I do that? Here is the list of pirates. I initialize a sum of ranks variable, I iterate the pirates list, and increment the sum of ranks with the second tuple element, which is the rank. I print the result and execute the code. And that works. What is good about this version is that it will work in pretty much any programming language. But there is a downside. I have to initialize this sum of ranks variable and increment it in the loop. There is nothing wrong with this code, but it is a bit verbose. You probably know there is a built-in sum function in Python. The sum function takes an iterable. Well, the list of pirates is an iterable, so what happens if I pass it? That doesn't seem to work. The sum function cannot work with tuples. Instead, it needs a list of numbers. So, how do I extract the ranks from the list of pirates? For this, I'm going to use a very elegant technique in Python. Actually, I need to combine two techniques. Let me break it down for you. The first thing I do is iterate the list and print each element. The result is a list of tuples. Now I know that each element has a name and rank. I unpack them in two loop variables and print both variables. Notice the tuples are unpacked in the result. So what if I remove name in the print statement? I execute the code. Yes, that is the data I am looking for. But instead of printing the data, I want to put the result in a new list. But here comes the thing. Why would I create a new list only to sum the values and then throw the list away? My goal is to loop through the original list and just take the rank from it. And this is what generators can do. With generators, I don't need a copy of the list. Instead, a generator keeps a reference to the original list and a reference to a single element. When the generator is created, this will be the first element, and each iteration the reference moves to the next element. So, what does it look like? Well, generators are created from an existing list like this. But remember that I said that the generator itself is just a reference to the original list. When I print it, I get this. Generators need to be iterated. Now look at the documentation again. Sum accepts an iterable. Now I combine tuple unpacking and a generator to get the sum of ranks. First I use tuple unpacking to only get the rank from each pirate. And then sum the list of ranks. And there is the total. I can even do it in a single line of code. And can compact it even more by removing the inner brackets. And that is how that works. But now you may have another question. What do pirates have to do with Python? If you are curious, try a few free chapters of my Object-Oriented Pirates Coding Adventure course. A link is in the description. I guarantee it's gonna be exciting.